everybody. Happy Thursday. Okay. Give me a second to bring all this up. There we go. There we go. Okay. Well, welcome everybody. We'll wait a couple of minutes for people to get here, but welcome back to Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. It's been a while. It's been a couple of weeks since we've been able to make Thursdays work. They seem to be the problem day, right? But thankfully, we're here. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's finish up the ending that we were working on, and then we can work on the other two while people are getting here. And I'm sure that some people are going to be late because I uploaded a ton of shit today. And even to some extent yesterday, too. So, that I hold no animosity. Some people are probably just getting mad at me. Like, you upload in these merges. Stop it. There we go. And of course, I gotta get my bearings again. Ah! Oops. I really had to use the D-pad. The analog stick always gets me in trouble. Cool beans. Oh, screw you. There we are. Now I'm getting better. I'm probably... Damn it. I'm probably going to regret getting that. What do I have as my sub-weapon when I start up? Yeah, why on earth am I getting that? Holy crap. So, screw this one. Bloodstained music is amazing, and damn it, I did it again! There we go. Really? Alright. I'm not doing this right, obviously. There we go, we fixed it. Alright. That's not worth it. Hello, RPX! Welcome! Damn it. I knew I wanted that double jump. Probably would have been helpful. Right? No, screw you. Screw you. Got the checkpoint. I wish I could go up there, and damn it, I got the frickin' charm. Rolling into Friday? Yeah, I can understand that. I really could use that heart, but I'm not going to get it. It's just too big of a risk. I can't remember. Do I already know about this one? I might. I think I know about that one. It doesn't seem like too big of a shocker. Screw you. Whoa. Screw you. There we go. And that's dead. That's alright. This is why I picked Infinite Lives. So like I said, I have a feeling a couple of people are going to roll in here a little late because they're going to be like, damn it, Drak! Why'd you upload so many damn things? I finally got around to doing last Friday's podcast highlights. I promise. I will get a little bit more up to speed on this, but right now, generally everything is kind of backed up. And it doesn't help that I've got a new job and everything like that. Okay. Also, update on the job. I got a better offer from another company, and I'm actually going to take that instead. Unfortunately, still going to affect Friday, or Saturday, but it's still going to affect Saturday, but yeah, there's kind of no avoiding it, especially with the holidays around the corner. It's just not going to happen. Good stuff indeed. I don't even care. All right. Yes. Well, I was just happy that I got a contending offer. It's like one of the few times in my life that that's happened. And so it's like, ooh. You know, I feel like that the popular girl at the prom. To some extent. Damn it. Okay. Well, I guess I'm heading back. Am I heading back to that same area? That will suck. Oh, thank goodness. All right. So much health lost, but it's all right. Yeah, I don't think it's worthwhile to even try to get that one. Okay. More money is never... Yeah, it's a slight pay raise, but really the hours are more ideal. So at that point I can, you know, try to make this work around my family is not going to be that hard, which is a much bigger perk to me right now. The way I look at a paycheck is like it's better than zero, you know? So I figured I'll give you guys that update. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a problem. Okay. There we go. Sorry, just concentrating. But I'm glad you see it that way, RPX, because, frankly, I've seen a lot of people who don't see it your way. And that's kind of frightening, a little bit. Alright, cool. Can I go through here? Yes, and it's the... Other than that, my car finally called it quits on me. Yeah, I had that a couple of years ago. That sucked. Especially since my first kid was on the way. So it was like the worst time for it to happen. Come on. Haha. That's cute. Okay. Ah! Crap. No! It's laughing at me. And I noticed quite a few people are actually really liking the clips that we did for the podcast, so maybe that'll become a regular thing from here on. Like, my plan for that is just to basically take the top stories and clip them, unless something really hilarious happens, and then that'll get a clip too, but... The man himself, Iga? Yes. I really wish I hadn't done that. Well, that was gonna happen. That was destined to happen. I especially love that the one that's getting the most traction is the top story that we had, which was Boogie2988 versus Frank Castle. I've already received a couple of interesting takes on it, just from friends. Because, unfortunately, like, I know that it's kind of the YouTube thing to just love Boogie. And you're talking to a guy that has... I really don't have any love for Boogie. I can get a lot of his reasoning, but not in this case. And recently, I think he's just jumped off the deep end. So... Oh, RPX, did you not know about the Boogie story? Yeah, Boogie got into a little bit of a tussle with a YouTube prank channel called Frank Castle. And long story short, it ended with Frank Castle going to Boogie's door and Boogie coming out with a revolver, or not a revolver. I can't remember what it was. I think it was a Magnum or something like that, and fired a warning shot. And Frank eventually left, but now the cops are investigating whether or not Boogie did something very, very, very bad. Boogie was a troll before he got to be a big name. Yeah, no kidding. And what makes it even worse is, like, I'm sorry, but I love that everybody's saying, well, Boogie playing victim is a recent thing. No, it's really not. It's really not a recent thing. He's been doing it for a while. And what's worse is, like, he claims that, you know, oh, this Frank Castle guy is such an a-hole for what he does, but then Boogie goes on and admits that he has in the past just gone to places like 4chan just to start shit. So yeah, I have no love for Boogie. I have no compassion for him, because in a lot of cases, I'm going to be brutally honest, he creates a lot of the problems that are around him. And most of it is because he has a very chronic case of foot and mouth disorder. Or shooting himself in the foot disorder, I guess, is a better way to look at it. There we go. There's been very few times that I've actually sided with Boogie on a particular subject. Like, ah, damn it. I have a bad luck streak in me today. You'd think I'd have a better one, because now that I have the job, I've been going crazy trying to get everything caught up, so I don't have to worry about too much when I start up. But yeah, Boogie in a lot of cases is his own worst enemy. He's his own worst enemy. He creates his own problems, and then whines about the fact that the problems exist. And look, I've created plenty of problems in my life too. The difference is that I own up to them, and if I can't find a solution right off the bat, you know, I do actually try to fix them. And I swear there are a lot of cases where Boogie just relies on other people to make it to make it better, roughly. Drives me crazy. There we go. I was never a fan of the guy from Jump Street. I'm not saying I hate him or anything, I just don't care for him. Depp, you mean? I'm like trying to think of, like, I know Johnny Depp was on 21 Jump Street, but I don't remember anybody else from there. All right. There we go. That solved it, didn't it? All right, let's keep going. There we go. Okay, I gotcha. I don't think he can jump, but, you know, I'll go with it. Unless he actually lives on Jump Street, which would be kind of hilarious. I mean, am I going to go start, like, internet drama with Boogie? No, I have better shit to do with my life, but... Although, trust me, I've been tempted. I've had to deal with his trolls, with his fans, etc. Not a fan. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Aha! Screw you. Up. There we go. Whoa. That almost hit. Johnny Depp makes his movies, and that's about it. And he hires he marries horrible people. Yeah, I won't bat an eye that when Amber Heard gets replaced in Aquaman 2. If Aquaman 2 even happens. The only thing that's irritating to me is, like, I kind of wish that the Disney would reconsider bringing Depp back on for Pirates 6. Not because I want to see another Pirates movie. I'm well and over it, but I just found it funny that, you know, because of Heard's accusations, he lost the Jack Sparrow gig, and it would have been great to just kind of bring him back and let him be Jack Sparrow again. Just to stick it to Amber Heard. Yeah, I don't know if people have been following that. Oh, jeez. I don't know if people have been following that, but holy crap. Talk about another person with foot and mouth disorder. There we go. But yeah, that's just kind of my gist. Like, I especially love when friends are like, how can you not like Boogie? Boogie's YouTube's most gentle soul. And fuck that. There's no such thing as YouTube's most gentle soul. we're all forgetting, like, this is YouTube. There is no innocence here. As much as we would like to acknowledge that crap. Oh yeah, RPX. Oh yeah, he won his case. I'm so happy about it. I don't know if he's gotten damages yet, but like at this point, just because of all the lies that Herd said about him, I want him to stick it to her even more. Like, I'm successful, you're not, and it's part of it is because you're a horrible human being. Which is like 80% of Hollywood, so, you know. Oh, screw you. There we go. Oh, that's just mean. Whoa. Screw you. There we go. Yep, screw you. Haha. He will get them. His lawyer will make it happen. Yeah, that's what I thought. He hasn't gotten damages yet, but he should. He totally should. Sue her for all she's worth. I mean, for however long that lasts. Because her career is down the tubes. She's basically made herself radioactive in Hollywood. She can't get work. And she keeps making it worse, and that's the best part about it. She keeps making it fucking worse. Like, at some point, somebody ought to look at you and just go, Amber, enough. Just go to your room. Just go to your room. You know better. Okay, you don't, but you get what I mean. There we go. Reason she was trying to make Depp her meal ticket. Absolutely. I mean, considering like how much success Depp has had in his illustrious career, honestly, like how much work would Amber have had to do? She was set. And then she effed it all up. Cool. Ah, you. Wolverine. I don't remember what this guy's called, but he might as well be freaking Wolverine. There we go. Have to get used to his pattern again. Ow. Ah, jeez. No. Let's, get over here. Ow! And dead. I mean, dude had an island. Who owns an island? Honestly. I mean, he was successful enough. He could do that. Dude was successful enough. He could take on really weird projects like, what's his bucket that he did with Kevin Smith? Dude was set for life. And, I mean, like, part of me is kind of sitting there going, well, I mean, he didn't have to work the rest of his life, but one thing I've learned about Johnny Depp, he has a love of the craft. He actually does. It's hard to see within him, but he has a love of it. So, I think in all honesty, like, if he wasn't able to do that, that probably would be the end for him. Some stars do make comebacks. Yeah, Mel Gibson is a good example of it. But not from the accusation, like, from the accusations that Amber was laying against him, I don't think he could have bounced back from that. Especially not in current day culture where, like, you basically are a pariah if you're even remotely male. Ow. Dang it. That's like the one part I can't deal with for some reason. Screw you. Oh, we've got to be getting close. Okay. Ow. I should not have jumped. There we go. Okay. Ha! I still lived. Screw you. I had to just jump directly up. I always get damaged in that one. That culture is slowly coming to an end. Well, yeah. I'm hoping so. I really do. One of the things I will say that has been a real blessing in this pandemic is people have begun to see people that they looked up to for years for who they really are. And, yeah. Which has made a lot of friends of mine, including, like, friends, family, loved ones, actually kind of adopt my philosophy of... Crap. Adopt the concept of, you know, don't... It's okay to like an actor or a singer, but don't put yourself or put them up on a pedestal, because who ends up in the crap bucket in the end of that? It's you. That's kind of the downside of all hero worship to some extent. It's great and all to appreciate and respect the work that they do, which is what I tend to do in my own life, but not in the way you think. What specifically are you talking about? There we go. Screw you. I don't have to fight you. Ah, damn it. I didn't want to do that, but I did. Something's horribly wrong with me. There we go. Boom. Thanks! I appreciate that. How the all males are evil, this and that culture. You really think that's coming to an end? Because, I mean, that would be a great thing. I'm not like adopting the all women are evil culture in there too. It's just people are people. We're all capable of good. We're all capable of evil. You know, like everything a lot of media has taught us. I know that's not a great bedtime story to tell your kids, but I'd rather tell that. It's honest. It's great and all to have heroes. Yeah, that blew up in my face. I should not have done that. I knew I wouldn't want that. How far back? Oh, cool. It's just going to put me up here. Okay. Boom. 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 Oh, so much stuff I'm going to have to dodge. Okay. There we go. I walked into that. I should have just walked away. But I wanted to kill him. There we go. Look at how all the things like comics, games, and all going indie and making bank. You're right. I actually do like that concept, especially in the gaming world. I can't really speak to Comicsgate or, you know, like comics stuff because I've been out of the game in comics for so long. Like, Romney has a better understanding of comics, the comics industry, than I do. Simply because it's been... Jeez, 10, 20 years since I was a solid comic reader. And I'm not kidding by that. Like, I occasionally will pick something up. I think, you know, sites like Comixology are amazing things as long as you know, have the bank to be able to do it. Okay, concentration time really quick. Oh my gosh. Holy crap, just barely. Okay. They are remembering the people who... Oh, jeez. For some reason, my screen just keeps on getting... Let me refresh this really quick. Like, the screen keeps getting blurrier for me on here. Oh, and of course, I lose it. Damn it. Let me see if I can get it off of... see if I can get it off of. They're remembering the people who effed over the previous industry and are keeping them at a distance. Yeah, I agree with that. I am happy that a lot of those comics writer. I don't think this has happened to Wade yet, and I cannot wait to see it happen to Mark Wade, because he totally deserves it. But yeah, no, that's exactly what's happening. Is a lot of these people are getting blacklisted, and frankly, that's a lot of people don't want to acknowledge it, but that's how a market should work to some extent. Like, you get blacklisted until you learn the error of your ways, and then you're I'm not saying that you're blacklisted forever, but you know, hopefully 10 years down the line, you learn what it is you were supposed to learn. Like, don't steal, don't make up shit about people. Don't do that. So I agree with you in that regard. I really hope that continues to happen and the market can continue to correct itself. That's the funniest part about this, is that the market corrects itself. I love how so many people are just wanting to get, the market's not going to change, so we're going to have to change it for it. But the market has changed over many, 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 many years. And yet it has continued to thrive. Actually, here's a good question for you, RPX. Oh, that's why I'm not seeing anything there. That's why I couldn't see it. What the hell? Let me get caught up here. There we go. Wade will get his when he loses that lawsuit. Yeah, and he's going to. He's going to. But the sad reality also is that a lot of industries are going to get hurt by this. For example, I really do think D&D's done. There we go. Look at how AP Comics bounced back. Yeah, that's true. That and a lot of the mainstream industry just needs to learn to put passion back at the front, not, you know, we have to accommodate for this political stance. You don't. Especially in the case of sometimes that political stance is only held by like 10% of the population. I'm sorry if that offends you, but that's the way it is. Maybe you'll have to wait a generation or two before shit kind of goes your way. If it even is going to go your way. All right. See if I can do this right this time without taking too much damage. Jeez. Haha! There we go. Like this game you're playing right now. If one thing I learned, these things will bounce back under a different name. Like this game you're playing right now. Yeah, that's true. This is not Castlevania. It's a whole other. It's definitely where Iga didn't have to repeat the stuff that he'd done for so long. That it allowed for him to have a little bit more creativity. I mean, would I love to see Iga do a Castlevania game again? Sure, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would. But it's not going to happen because, you know, F Konami. Yeah, I have totally F'd this for myself. Okay. If I pull this off, I will be kind of proud of myself. And dead. In some cases, this is better than Castlevania. Just gonna throw that out there. Because it's Iga untethered. And look, I know that Castlevania, like, Konami gave him a lot of leeway, but they also restricted him a little bit. And now he's untethered. He can tell the story he wants to tell. Of course. Well, that sucked. There we go. Case in point, yep. Let's do it again. Yeah, AAA gaming, film, they're all going to have to realize that, you know, they've been creatively bankrupt for years, and now we're tired of it. Okay. Crap. That did not give me enough. Ah, damn it. Should not have done that. Okay, so... Shit. Gotta get the timing right. There we go. Okay, so this time it's to the right. Ow. Dang it, I did not do that proper. Okay, so it's going to be left again. Okay, 10. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, right again. I might be able to do this. Just depends. Cool. Crap. Yeah. I forgot about that one punch. And yeah, then she shoves the moon down on you. Unlike Kojima, Iga did not need to be on a leash. Kojima needs to be on a leash. I will agree and disagree. I do think Iga was restricted, but that's just because I think Konami was restrictive bastards. Like, they put everybody on a leash and made sure everybody did what they wanted. Do I think Kojima needs to be on a leash? A little bit. I mean, I'm glad he got Death Stranding out of his system, but I mean, I'm not clamoring for a Death Stranding 2. I'm sorry. I think there were some great performances in that game, but I'm not clamoring for a Death Stranding 2. And I cannot stress that enough. Oh. Jeez. Well, this is gonna blow up in my face. Might as well just get it going. I'm glad okay, I get the complaints that people have with Death Stranding. I'm happy for some of the performances that came out of that. I'm just glad he got it out of his system. Because now he can go work on other stuff. Well, we didn't know that he had that in him. So that's kind of... Oh, I don't want to say it's on anybody, in all honesty. He just wanted to make that story. And that's fine. Let him make that story and let it bomb. Or, I mean, in this case, it was financially successful. But he doesn't want to do another one, which is fine. I'm totally fine with it. Alright, let's see if I can do this right this time. Oh, you suck. You suck even more. There we go. A new Zone of the Enders would be nice. It would. It's not going to be Zone of the Enders, though, because Konami's not interested in lending out any of those properties. Although I'm still going to encourage Sony. Talk to them again. Yeah, ZOE 3 needs to happen at some point. Please, please, please. There we go. I should not have wasted them, but I did. Dang it. I'm just not good at that one. Okay, so... of course. There we go. I'm gonna do it that way. Okay. So we're going right this time. I miss giant robot games that are not Gundam. Right? Oh, easy. Sorry, didn't mean to hit the camera. But I did. You guys will have to forgive me. Come on. There we go. I did it right last time, right? Yep, left. Okay. You suck. Frickin' heck, man. Cool. You can use this now. Alright. Last little bit of health, though. In other words, crap needs to happen perfectly. Damn it! See, and I still haven't come across a whole lot of Gundam games that were awesome. I like the Dynasty Warriors Gundam series of games, but I remember my best friend, my brother from another mother. He is big on all of the old school Gundam games, so like Journey to Jaburo, Federation versus Zeon. I can't remember the Zeon. I think it was Zeonic Front. All that stuff, and I was never into them because they weren't what I wanted. Like I just wanted a frickin' go brawl kind of Gundam game. I will say, like him and me used to play Battle Assault religiously. Because that shit was funny sometimes. There we go. Actually, you know what I'd like to see? A return to... There used to be like a mecha beat-em up that I'd like to see come back. That actually had some cool models. Yeah, Square gave up on Front Mission. I think they also own Armored Core, don't they? Custom Robo, I know, like, Nintendo wanted to try and make that popular in the States, and it kind of didn't work out. Ow. Dang it. No more Armored Core. Indeed. No more. One I kind of agree with a lot of people on, just because it might be interesting to get a new iteration in it. Advance Wars. If you can make that work, I think that Nintendo should. There we go. Damn it! Keep on getting hit by it. Super Robot Wars can't come to the States. Okay. So it's import only. Well, borders are kind of becoming less and less needed. I'm not saying that they're not absolutely unneeded, but like I remember the thing with with Dead or Alive Extreme 3, like people were able to easily get the Japanese version. I think it was because it was digital, but and this might sound silly, but I think we also need a good cyborg game, too. There we go. Now I have quite a bit of health. I can't even remember the last time, like... Bionic Commando, I guess, kind of counts. Don't bring back the Dreadlock one. But bring back, like, the original Rad Spencer, or, I don't know, a new Captain Commando beat-em-up. I'm okay with that. Another thing I've been screaming for is another frickin' Strider game, because the Double Helix one was so frickin' awesome. I was so happy in 2014 because I'm like, okay, cool. Strider found his niche. Like, Strider found a way to be able to be Strider. And Metroidvania is perfect for him. And then Double Helix got absorbed into Amazon. And we never heard from them again. I haven't played Valkyria Chronicles. You'd recommend it? There we go. Now we're doing a lot better. Okay. Well, bye. Was it left I did last time? Oh well, let's find out. Are we to that phase yet? I'll take that. Hee 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 hee. Ah, why that last one not drop anything? 1, 3, and 4? I'm just gonna warn you in advance, RPX. I will play 2. You cannot get me to not play 2. My OCD will not allow it. Damn it. I didn't time it right. All right. And here we go again. Left? Yeah, I think I did left. Well, 1 and 4. Again, I will play 2 and 3. Andrew can explain this to you. My OCD will not allow me to not play it. BAM! Omae wa shinderu. Nani? Oh, since 3 never made it over here. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Except my OCD will bug me to the end of my days. It's like, you can't play 2. Can't play 3. Son of a bitch. Hordes of demons have been felled. And finally, the mighty evil was destroyed. Thanks to his struggle, peace would return to the land. In the shining daylight, a faint shadow still remains. 2's not bad, it just needed story-wise. Okay. Or it's just not needed. Zangetsu had slain the archdemon, yet his heart still ached. In the midst of battle, he had felt uneasy. Gremory, the demon he had defeated, felt to him like little more than a shadow. That, and Gremory owed him $10 that she never paid back. Another fated night where Zangetsu's crimson blade would flash in the moonlight was all but certain. Stay away from Blue Revolution. I don't even know what that is, so sure. That game is actually bad. Oh, okay. The end. Alright. So this is like the neutral ending, where it's still kind of focused around Zangetsu. I like the evil one, too. He's like, he's just evil. But I like this one, too. Holy crap. And now the next ending we're going to get into is teaming up with people, because that leads into the Nightmare Mode ending. And Nightmare Mode's going to be interesting. Blue Revolution. Why does it sound like I've heard that before? Is that the one Alex is playing? Can't remember. Oh my goodness. I really wish I could just skip the credits, but nope, can't do it. Oh my gosh. Oh. Love me some game playing. Love me beating a game. Yeah, as soon as we do the Nightmare ending, then we're going to get into Ritual of the Night. And Ritual of the Night, I'm ecstatic for, because I've played, like... Somebody actually pointed out to me, I don't even think it's 75% that I played. I think it's more like 60 or 50. So it's just like, ooh! Oh, Valkyria Chronicles Blue Revolution. Okay. Oh, I know what I'm thinking of. It's Blue something, but yeah, it's a whole other thing. It's a magical girl game that Alex liked. That I should never have... I should never have discovered the trailer, and I should not have sent it to him. Because now he won't stop. They tried to make... Oh, did they try to make an FF15 knockoff? That's funny. Speaking of Final Fantasy, I was actually a little shocked to see a story, I think it was yesterday, where it looks like it's official. 16's officially done with solid development. Now it's they've still got a ways to go, but that's actually really weird to hear. Like I kind of expected that a couple of years down the road, but tried to make an FF15 knockoff and failed. Well, you know, that's how you do. Oh. I don't think I had that before. I might have. I can't remember. Okay, so let's do normal mode, and it's going to be casual. And this time, we're going to gain allies. There was once, yeah, we know. Moonlight Temptation. Tell you, one of the major downsides of streaming is that dang camera, man. Gets in my way. They need to stop effing around and make effing around and make a real Phantasy Star game. I agree with you. Like an actual JRPG Phantasy Star? Absolutely agree. Me and Alex the Shadow Blazer are in dispute about that because he thinks that the redone remakes of, I think it was 1 and 2 are enough. And I'm like, no! Hell no! We need a reboot of Phantasy Star. And give it to fucking Atlas. They can stop making Persona games for a while. There's so many IPs in Sega's vault that just I wish would come back because they would work so well if you had a passionate enough team to make them work, not people just looking to make a quick buck. No Phantasy Star Online. I'm talking yeah, exactly. JRPG format is what you're talking about. And I agree with you. I would love classic JRPG Phantasy Star again. Heck, reboot the thing. Like, you don't have to just retell 1 through 4. Tell a new story. I'm okay with it. That's like the one thing where me and gamers have major disagreements with. No, keep making the same thing that I've liked for years and years and years. No, fuck that. Go and do something new. I mean, because we have games like I Am Setsuna, now we have a bunch of indie games that are mimicking Chrono Trigger's style. And how many people have been screaming for a proper, like, Chrono Cross criticisms aside, how many people would love to have, like, a Chrono Trigger 3 or Chrono Break or whatever you want to call it? Heck, fucking tell Chrono Trigger. I'm okay with that. Well, kind of. I want to reboot first. Or I want to remaster it first. I'll admit, I'm selfish there. Like, if you're worried that you can't do the first 4 Phantasy Star games justice, okay, do what you can do then. I'm sick and tired of the excuse being made of, like, we can't do this franchise justice because we can't retell its story. Okay, then tell the story that you want to tell. Maybe you're a lot more worth it than you think you are. Sega's slowly figuring that out. Not answering all things with more Sonic. Yes! Yes! Although, I'm going to say I think they're getting themselves into a rut again with Yakuza. Because, I mean, somebody was just barely pointing out to me, I think it's like the last 2 or 3 Yakuza games have been really close to each other. And so I don't want to see Sonic Disorder happen to Yakuza. Just, you know, go and dig out some older IPs and give them to indie developers. I'm pretty sure that you could get a tidy profit from that. And I'm pretty sure there are tons of people who would love to remake games like, I don't know, Altered Beast. For crying out loud, look at Wonder Boy and the success that's having. You know, you rebooted 3, and now we've got the new 4, kinda, coming out very soon. Or I'll even throw out another one. How many people would love to get either a reboot, a remastering, or a sequel to fucking Comic Zone? That was cool. That game was freaking cool. And it always irritated me that nothing ever came of it after that. Ah, shit. Well, that blew up in my face, now didn't it? Okay. Bring back Jet Grind Radio. I'll be okay with that. I haven't played the first one. You do a sequel, I'll look into Jet Grind Radio. Damn it! Did it again. That's kind of one of the reasons I haven't picked up other franchises that have been recommended to me via Sega, because nothing's going to happen to them, so why get invested? I mean, I like that Sega's also working on what looks like a successor to... Damn it! To, this is probably going to be the clip here. Damn it! A successor to Nights into Dreams. Wow, that'd be cool. Oh, is Comic Zone not owned by Sega? I thought it was. Well, now I feel like I've got egg on my face. I still want it, though. I still frickin' want it. There we go. Nope, screw you. Screw you. Bye-bye! Oh, I would love Comic Zone to come back somehow. For fuck's sake, Shaq Fu came back. You can't bring back comics. Fucking Shaq Fu! Alright, so now we will grab her. Thank you for saving me. Was it the demon's power you used to seal that beast? You're a shardbinder. That power can summon forth demons at will. I cannot allow that. Wait, it is true that I am a shardbinder. However, I am sworn to be ever righteous in my command on this power. I refuse to be used for evil. And I think the girl from Ritual of the Night is also a shardbinder. I can't remember. Then show me the proof of that determination in battle. Miriam has become an ally. Alright, so now we have Miriam. I can't remember how you swap. There we go. Okay. So, haha. And she's basically a Belmont! But not a Belmont. I didn't say that. I didn't say what... Who said she was a Belmont? RPX, are you the one that said she was a Belmont? Frigid hell. Alright. It's been a while since I played Miriam. I need to figure out what her optimum sub-weapon is. Actually, in a lot of cases, she's a Belmont supercharged. If you think about it. She's got really good jump. There we go. Or here's another one. Like, we have a lot of interest in these strategic RPGs. Anybody remember Shining Force? Bring that back. No. Yeah, that just gives me my frickin' dagger back. Damn it. Do you not remember Shining Force? No! How could you forsake me, RPX? Nah, it's okay. There we go. Or even, like, Fantasy Zone, now that I think about it. Like, having a legit shmup. Like, I mean, we've had some shmups come out from time to time, but... Oh, Peter Morawish? I think is how you say it. Owns Comic Zone. Okay. Well, talk to him! Let's do it again! Unless he's dead, then I'm sorry. I tend to be a bit of an a-hole. I just want my stuff. Tell Odd Eye's story. Oh, and Shining Force? I'm all for telling any story at this point. Or here's another one. How about with the popularity of Cuphead? How about we bring back another awesome game, Gunstar Heroes? Reboot that. Like, Contra has gotten so many additional games since then. But Gunstar Heroes, just the one. Even, like, Metal Slug. Like, I never played Metal Slug. If they put out a new Metal Slug game, I would totally play it. I would somehow con Andrea into joining me to play Metal Slug. And she's never played a Contra game in her life. Which is funny, because she actually really liked Cuphead. When I was doing my review of Cuphead, she loved it. So... yeah, I hate to tell you this, guys, but now that I have Miriam, I'll probably stick with Miriam, so... sorry, if you were hoping to see... oh, I can't remember if this is actually a good one. Oh, this is actually a really good one. Okay. Then again, Shining Force evolved into... oh, did it evolve into Valkyria Chronicles? I did not know that. But yeah, like, Altered Beast is like a hack-and-slash Devil May Cry kind of game. That would be awesome. Streets of Rage already made a comeback. I will say in the Sonic front... Sonic Mania 2. Just give Taxman something to do. Unless he's working on his own individual stuff, then I guess, you know, I'll just have to get used to it. Cry a little bit to myself. Cry myself to sleep. Frickin' heck, man. Okay, fine. F you. Big Daddy Zangetsu has to come out. Damn it, Ichigo. Why do you make me come out? I can't remember. Yep, jeez, yeah. But hey, I get an extra friend out of this. Add to my score. Heck, a hack and slash Devil May Cry game in the Bloodstained universe, specifically devoted to Zangetsu. I would play that shit. What's this? Oh, talk to Treasure Games for Gunstar Heroes because they made a part 2 to Sin and Punishment. And that game was originally on the N64. And... oh, yeah, I remember Sin and Punishment. Yeah, I don't think the sequel came out here. I think we just got the first one. That I would be defeated by a demon. I have been thoroughly humiliated. I am Alfred, an alchemist. Alchemist, you use demons to fulfill your worldly desires? Every achievement requires a fair exchange. Even using demons is sometimes necessary. You have your own goals, correct? My power may be of use to even you. Your existence is unsettling to me, but your skills are not without value. I'll leave your head where it is for now. Alfred has become an ally. He has also become your butler. It was on the Wii eShop and sold like gangbusters to the point where they made a part 2. Oh, really? That I didn't know. I knew that there was a sequel, but I was not aware of the origins for it. Oh, that's... yeah, he's like... crap, why can't I... Sypha. He's like Sypha. Basically, you build up a bunch of magic and then you just have him nuke things. Yeah, and his health reflects it, too. Jeez. Okay, I'm not gonna grab that. F you. There we go. Boom. We got a part 2. I forget if it was on the Wii or the Wii U. Your guess is as good as mine. I know that there was a sequel. I don't know what console it went to. I don't know. Or, you know, we're talking a lot about Sega, but Microsoft. You know, you have all those rare properties, and I know that you've been digging out things like Killer Instinct and Battletoads. Have you ever considered handing something else over to, like, an indie property, or, like, an indie studio and seeing what they do with it? I don't know. I'm spitballing here. Perfect Dark. Or Jet Force Gemini. Ah! Okay, that's, Not sure if I like that, but okay. Right now, the one I'm liking is the claws, or the 3 daggers. That's got some legit helpful stuff to it. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just keep going. Thank you. Oh wait, doesn't she have a slide? Yeah, she has a slide, so I can go down here if I want. Damn it. Got the frickin' axe again. Boom. There you go. You suck. Okay, there we go. Oh, and yes, part 2 did come over the States. Okay. Was Sin and Punishment any good? I didn't get it just because, like, I knew that I was going to lose that fight with my mom, so... It's just like, it's... Wow, rapid fire. Okay. F you too. Mm-hmm. Ah. Well, now I have a solution to the rapid fire problem. Or I have that. How about we take the big ice sword? Haha. And now I will swap back over to Zangetsu. Did you like Killer 7? I didn't play Killer 7. Again, one of those fights, I wasn't winning with my mom. That's why, like, when I played Resident Evil as a kid, I didn't play it at home. Yeah, my mom was that mom. And I love it, like, when people give me crap about, like, you say you love games, but there's so many game franchises you haven't tried. Yeah, either they weren't here, or it was never going to fly with my living circumstances at any point in my life. Like, I couldn't go out and get old games that easily a few years ago when I was a broke college student. Or when I was in high school or middle school or anything like that, because it wasn't easy. Now, like, I can pursue this because it's more feasible to do so. Oh, that's gonna annoy me. I want Miriam back. How do you feel about rail shooters? Love them. One rail shooter I would love to be able to do on stream at some point, and I might even try and convince my brother from another mother to join me on that stream, because him and me used to play that in the arcade all the time, was Area 51. We loved that game. That, and if I could even make it work, Project Horndowl for PlayStation, if I could find a ROM of that, but I've not been successful. Okay. Well, we might as well try this, at least. Okay, well, that's not gonna work. Well, that didn't work out so well. Whoa! Uh-oh! No! Crap! An error occurred, and now I lost all my level progress. Damn it. You will like Killer 7 instead of Punishment. Okay. I'll check it out then. I just need to bring on Andrea to do that probably, because... High five for Project Horndale. Yeah, damn right. Yeah, I actually tried to convince Alex to try it out with me, if I could ever find a ROM, but then I could never find a ROM. And then I was Sad Panda. Okay, I'm gonna do this straight away with Zangetsu. Just let him be a little health sponge. There we go. It was like one of those rare games that we could get at a Blockbuster video. Actually, no. I think it was Video Shark that had it. Oh, it's been forever. At some point, I need to convince my brother from another mother to maybe do a stream with me. I'm a little worried about it, but at the same time, like, him and me have so much fun playing games and just BSing and all that, and we haven't been able to do a whole lot over the last few years. My dad loved Horndell. Awesome. Yeah, we rented that thing endlessly. Like, just out of nowhere, we'd say, like, hey, do you want to play Project Horndell? And then we'd do it. And what's really sad is we eventually, or rather he did, he actually secured the copy that we played from the video store that we got it at. He secured that copy, but then he fell on tough times financially and he had to sell it. But and unfortunately, the price that he wanted for it, I couldn't afford it at the time. I was a broke college student. I'm like, dude, I would totally pay for it just because then we could keep it in our lives. But sadly, he was more interested in keeping the Suikoden games because he had those. He had like a mint condition Suikoden 2 that he was able to get from GameStop. He eventually had to sell that too. And that was a sad day for him anyway. Like, I'm not the biggest Suikoden fan, but he was. Once again, a franchise like... Oh, really? It is Horndell Konami? Oh, that is sad. Damn. That makes me super sad, Panda. I may have to go cry into a pillow now, RPX. You may have wrecked it for me. We always wondered too if it was like if it was based on an anime because of the anime cutscenes in that game, and we never were able to find out. At least, like, if it did have an anime part of it, we were never able to find it. Maybe it was under a different name than Project Horndell, but that's something I would actually love to have. Like, Alex has shown interest in doing rail shooters like House of the Dead because we reference it so much. I would love to be able to get him on for some other rail shooters like Terminator 2, the old school Terminator 2 arcade game. Like, how many people remember that? That was still kind of fun. There we go. Does that up everybody's health? I don't think so. I think it just upped Miriam's. And dude, if I ever find a ROM or an ISO of Horndell, you can guarantee there's going to be a stream. There's going to be a stream on that game. For those who are wondering why I would be worried about bringing my brother from another mother here, my best friend. A, he's kind of shy. He doesn't really want to come on. And on top of that, he tends to be very vocal about his opinions, and he's worried that that would get me in trouble, and he doesn't want to get me in trouble. Which I do appreciate. You know, he cares about me. Ah! Damn it! Damn it! Well, now I have to take this out on your coins. Whee! Ooh. That I'm learning for maybe not for the first time. I did not know that those spells kind of carried over into Miriam. I love you, Miriam. Have my babies. You beautiful Belmont, not Belmont woman. You're bad. What? Oh, you're bad. Oh, Horndal is owned by Sony. Oh. Why isn't it on the PlayStation Store then? Damn it. Sony, that's a bad. That's a bad so bad you made me take damage. We'll figure it out. And here's our Alucard, not Alucard, Alucard. Cursed Shardbinder, you carry the power of numerous demons. Very perceptive of you. I require the demon's power to achieve my revenge. At this moment, our objectives align. Cooperation will be fruitful for us both. So be it. I'll let you continue breathing for now. Gebel has become an ally. Alright, so we have Gebel. We have all the allies now. I'm trying to remember... Do you have to have the bat thing? I reach across walls. I'll take the shortest path without fail. We're in the path. Okay. There we go. Okay, so Y and then Immortal Metamorphosis. And I can siphon blood. Oh, do I actually need to have, like, magic? Okay, that's fine. I lost count of where we're at in the levels. Probably 4? Yeah, 4. Blasphemy into heaven. Whee! Okay, put it back to Miriam. Part 2 of Horndal is called Elemental Gearbolt. There's a part 2?! Telling you, man, stop teasing me with this stuff. You make me want to find it. Or another one that actually... I don't know if we'll ever do this one, but me and my best friend played this. It was a schlocky horror title, but like some parts of it are like still give you bad memories. We played an old school game called Space Griffon, and we loved it. Like, nope. Okay, well that sucked. And now I've lost frickin' Miriam. We played that out, and like even to this day, we still have stuff that it was like an old PlayStation launch game. I know that there are Let's Plays of it, so you can look those up. I guess I have to go this way. Wait, what am I thinking? Whee! And now I can go down this way. We can traverse different terrain. That is something I didn't know. Oh, Space Griffon? Yeah, it's not very well known. It actually had a fairly good horror story, but it was kind of corny. Think Alien, but with zombies, and you're not too far off from Griffon. Except it was a mecha game, because you actually walked around in they were called like max cleaners or something like that, but they were giant mecha, giant robots that we're armed to the teeth. You suck, rat. Come here and meet my sword. There we go. I want Miriam back. There we go. You have my attention. Oh, for Space Griffon? I'll see if I can find, like, a Let's Play of it, and I'll send it to you. But that's another game that I have not been able to... Like, I haven't actively looked for it, because, again, that's one of those few games that gave me, like, legit nightmares for years. That's not saying much, because, like, I just haven't been able to deal very well with horror throughout my life. Maybe it's because I didn't get exposed to it. Yeah, it's one of those things I regret my mom didn't let me do. That might have fixed it. Look up, like, if you got Google open, look up Space Griffon, and it's spelled Griffon VF-9. And yeah, I wish I could say, like, it was an amazing story. Like, it's still scary to me, but I know other people who have laughed it off. Like, it's not scary to them in the slightest. Or another one that me and my best friend would do was the Tenchu games. That's another one I would love to do for a stream, but not sure if Andrea would get into those games. And I'm actually not sure Alex would either. That might have to be a solo project, is just doing the Tenchu games. Like, as much as I like the Dark Souls games, I wish From Software would go back to Tenchu. I can probably find it if I look for it. Oh, yeah. You can. A Google search will give it to you. Let's just go ahead and skip all of this, shall we? There's a big retro scene here in Michigan. Oh, good. Don't send me a copy. I will be very tempted to call up my best friend and say, like, we need to do this. Yeah, I don't think it'll be that hard to find. We actually thought for a while there was a sequel, because a game came out by the name of Gun Griffon Blaze. And I think I confirmed it years later that it was just, you know, it was the same company that made it, but they wanted to just use the title. Aha. Screw you. Except now this won't work. There we go. Okay. Whee! I win. I know, because I can still find Hordell on the cheap. Oh, cool. That's awesome, man. Oh no! Gabble! And now we have to do it. Just me and Alfred. I probably should try and get a different spell for Alfred if I can. Ice Sword might work. It just depends. Let me see if I can do this just with Zangetsu. I mean, I've done it before. Cool. He dead. Oh, I'm not worried about, like, so RPX said, but don't worry about not having played a lot of classic games as a kid. I'm not worried about it. You know, at this point, I've kind of made my case. It's just, I laugh at the fact that people legit get mad at me because, like, you haven't played this game, you haven't played this game, and that's my reasoning. I have not played them. Okay, well, that sucked. Screw you. Oh, shit. What the hell? Dude, I still have games on, like, the classic NES and Sega Master System and Genesis and all that I still have never played. I'm okay with going back to those. I was broke at 1.2. Yeah, we've all had that. We've all lived on the ramen diet, or in my case, it was like the mac and cheese diet. It wasn't just that, but you get the point. Sunder the Night. Okay, so now I have you back, Miriam. I did not do well by you last time. And you are how I cruise through these levels. Yep. Screw you. Ooh. You sometimes forget, like, some of the paths you can traverse in this game when you have all your allies. I will take the scythe back. Whee! Stop doing your grape jelly. There we go. What's this? Then again, I had a cheat code of a friend. Who sold drugs and just played them at his house. Ah, there. Well, there you go. That's a different story. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna take these. The scythe is cool too, but we've all had our share of friends that were not on the right side of things. Trust me, I don't care. I've had plenty of friends that were risque in my neighborhood. There we go. There we are. Like a friend of mine, like he was considered the bad kid of the neighborhood, and I spent a lot of time with him, mainly because, and you know, you will all understand my reasoning for this given my passion for games. He was the only kid in the neighborhood who owned a Sega CD. Owned one. As in, didn't have to rent the system, because back in the day, you did that. You have to put a credit card down and all that to cover the expenses in case your kids wrecked it. In fact, that's actually a system I wish could still be done in today's age, but there's no way. There's no way, because people would wreck them. Plus, with the way that the games work now, nah, you couldn't do it that way. Since everything's locked to kind of your own specific PS4 or whatnot. Because his mom took a Sega Genesis like 3 or 4 times, he would have a new one next. Wow! Did she get wise? How are you getting all these Genesis? Genocide. Internet? Yeah, my best friend was kind of like that too. Like, not in that way, but whenever his parents would want to punish him, like they went for the default, like, we'll take the system away. Because, you know, he liked playing his Genesis. Because he actually didn't get into gaming until he was... I'm actually primarily the reason he got a game console. Because he would go over to my house and we would play games together. He didn't get a console, I think, until he was like 11 or 12. And it was just because his dad didn't buy a lot of the vitriol, but he just thought video games were a waste of time. But yeah, so he would get punished, and they take the system away, right? And the best part about it was, okay, so they take the system away. Well, he knew all of their hiding spots, like religiously. They never changed them. And so at that point, he'd wait until they went off to work, and then he'd go play them. Like, he'd go and dig out the PlayStation, and then maybe like an hour before he thought his parents were going to be coming home, he just put it away. He put it back. Although there were a couple of times where he got cocky and he left it out. But they still never learned. And by the way, love his mom. His mom is my second mother, all right? And now, like, looking at it as an adult, I feel really bad for all the crap that I and we put her through. But, you know, she still loves us. No! I lost Miriam again. Damn it. My dad didn't care for video games until the PlayStation. My dad did, except he lost interest after a while. Like, I want to say when it was, like, the 3D era, he wasn't, like, he was an engineer, so he always loved taking things apart, but it got to a point where, in his testimony, or in his words, there wasn't anything new or interesting in... Frickin', I just lost Gebel, too. There wasn't anything new or interesting in them. He didn't officially, like, get his own console again until, I think, the Wii. And he just wanted to get it so he could dissect how the Wii remotes worked. But he wasn't, like, buying a lot of those consoles at that time. Jeez, I want to say... The PlayStation was... our first PlayStation was a birthday present to me. But eventually, when my brother decided to get one, he got one on his own money. So yeah, we weren't completely the rich kids that I kind of paint ourselves out to be. But, you know, because we did actually buy our own consoles, and it actually was like a worthwhile endeavor for us to do that. There we go. I've got to make this work on me and Alfred. I think I can do it as long as I have Alfred, but... Well, now I just have Alfred. And that was because... that was when they caught up to arcades. Yeah, exactly. You know what? I'm gonna just commit suicide. I need my party here, because I lost all my ideal ones. Okay, so now I have... Let's do Zangetsu, and... Now I'll stop being greedy. However, I think I'm gonna get that one. I think it actually has a good spell for Alfred. It's the system that made my dad a full-on gamer. Really? Not so much for my dad. He just wanted to take it apart. My dad was done after the arcades. I think that the last game, like, that he legit loved was Pac-Man. That was it. Like, the original Pac-Man. I remember his work had a dedicated arcade, an arcade cabinet of the original Pac-Man. And he loved that game. In fact, I remember, like, when we first got our... When we first got our NES, he got a game too, and that was Pac-Man when it came out. I think it was like a Tengen version of Pac-Man. Okay. Dude, I gotta do something. Damn it! Yay! I win! Oh, hello! I received 100 messages. Yay! Nope, screw you. Oh, you suck. Ha ha. Because I remember coming his, I remember his bowling team was playing Wii Bowling. He gave me $50. Oh, so he asked you to be a part of that team. He gave me $50 and told me to get lost for a few hours. Go buy a game or something. Just not on this system. Tragedy of Slaughter. I have a feeling we're going to be naughty. Uh-oh. Give me a quick second, guys. I'm about to lose power on this thing. Here's hoping that this will work. Cool, it's charging. So now I hopefully won't lose this. I love you, Miriam. You're like my preferred. Although as a kid, I probably would have preferred Gebel. I love playing as Alucard in Dracula's Curse. You know what? I'm gonna keep that. I don't remember what that does, but... I think I already have that, so... Let's go with her. My dad was that guy. Oh, yeah, that's right. I keep on forgetting, because I forgot this aspect. So my dad actually did get into gaming later, but he kind of failed at it. He went and saw the Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider and was very interested because it felt like, you know, Indiana Jones, and he at one point in his life really loved Indiana Jones. And so he actually picked up the Tomb Raider collection on PC. Except it didn't work out very well because he wanted me to play it for him. And because he didn't do very good at it. And I never liked the control scheme. I thought it was... I've never really liked the original PlayStation control scheme. Or, in this case, the PC control scheme. I was never a fan. And so he'd be like, but I want to play this game. I'm like, I get it, Dad, but I don't like it. This game is crap. If people wonder why I'm not very big into Big Boot Lara, it's because of that. Like, that and not a fan of Angelina. I know that's sacrilege to some people, but not a fan of Angelina. Yeah, baby! I needed that refill. Took us to rated R movies because in his mind, non-action movies would make me and my brothers gay. Oh my gosh. Wish I had your dad. My dad saw action movies, but my dad was big into submarine movies. And so like when he would go to a movie, like when we were kids, it was kind of rare. Because he was only really interested in specific types of movies. And in a lot of cases, I was too young, so I was never allowed to go. Like, he took my older siblings, but he didn't take me. He wasn't allowed to. If he took me, then he was gonna get in trouble with my mom. Because my mom was that mom. My mom literally believed, like, if the media said at one point that this was going to hurt your kid, she actually, like, bought into it completely. So much so that it was kind of unhealthy. Let's put it that way. My mom had a lot of mental illnesses, so... Not her fault. I did not care. That's kind of how I'm, like, I don't know if I'm going to be 100% like that with my kids, but I am going to be at least a little more open. I'm not going to take my kids to war movies when they're, like, 3, but if they want to go see something, I'll actually, like, evaluate it. My mom and dad were just like, nope. They love the N-word. No. Specifically, my dad loved it because then he didn't get any crap from my mom. Which is really sad because now I kind of wonder in my life, maybe I wouldn't have had such an issue with horror movies. Maybe I would have. Maybe I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have had such an issue with horror movies if I'd gotten a little bit more exposure to them. Because one of the things I kind of find is, like, a lot of movies that I found scary as a kid really weren't. Like, they had a couple of moments that were ew, but they weren't bad. Okay. And sadly, you can't ask Andrea about this for, like, confirmation, because she did not notice this. Love my mom, but had little to no say. I understand that, too. I've seen that, too. I've had friends that way. Like, dad was the final say on a lot of controversial movies or decisions like that. There we go. Oh, cool. Am I actually here? Yes! Boss 6! I'm cruising through this playthrough. Somewhat. I've had a couple of deaths here and there. Alright, Blood Lady. Uh-oh. I think I hear my kids. I'm not sure if my wife actually got home, but she had a late day. Yay! Okay, yes, yes. Get away, get away, get away. Oh, crap. Ah! Ow. Well, Alfred took it. Horror movies were for Halloween and getting chicks. I never used that, but yeah, because it wouldn't have worked. That would have blown up in my face. Alright, really quick, guys. I hear my kids freaking out. Give me a quick second to go check on them, because I don't know if my wife's home. Okay, back. Sorry about that. I guess it's my neighbor kids, my neighbor's kids that I'm hearing, because my kids are asleep. My wife is here. She's just Andrea's here. She's just asleep because she's got to get up at 5 for her shifts. There we go. Oh, and by the way, I need to take care of a little bit of business really quick. I've gotten a few people asking, will you tell us what the Saturday Let's Play is going to be? No. Rest assured, it is a horror game. Andrea knows it, but you shall not. Not until Saturday, so you'll have to show up. This is how I get people to play with me. No, not really. I just want it to be a surprise. It's one that's been asked for quite a while. So I kind of want to surprise people with it. There we go. And by the way, don't take this as like I know that I've been talking a lot about my parents. I still love my parents. Sadly, they have passed away, but I don't hold any ill will or anything like that, right? You know, like I've kind of resolved all that stuff. They parented the way that they parented, and I just don't see a point in being mad at how they did things. They did the best with what they could, and you know, being a parent has especially kind of broadened that. So as much as I do think my parents made a lot of bad decisions as parents, parents are human, and people can make bad decisions from time to time. All we can ever do is just learn from the lessons of our parents and try and figure out something that maybe works better or works better for us is rather the thing I'm going for. Because I'm thoroughly convinced, like, if I try to parent my kids the way my parents, it wouldn't work on my kids. It really wouldn't. Alright, well, I can't go through there. I don't know why. There we go. We'll just go up here. Yeah, I love my parents, but yeah, nobody's perfect. There we go. No! I just lost Miriam again. And now I'm Sad Panda. Except I can do this, so I guess it's not so bad. No! Haha. Gebel wins. There we go. Now we'll have to rely a little bit more on Zangetsu. Which is fine, I guess. Let's do Gebel for the portrait and just see what happens. So I don't have the chain whip anymore. be genuinely curious if... Yeah. Devil's attack works really well. Ah! Your parents are dead. Mine are still alive and haven't changed. Yeah, my dad passed away in 2014 due to huge amounts of health complications. Like, the laundry list is huge. I can't even remember all of them. And then my mom passed away in 2019 due to health problems, basically. She was dealing with a lot of health issues, and the health issues led to an unfortunate accident. It would have been interesting to see, like, how one of them got to see me do YouTube and things like that and loved it, but the other one unfortunately did not. I guess at the very least, it sounds to me like you still have a good relationship with your parents, and that's more of a blessing than I think a lot of people realize. I've seen lots of people, and again, parents are just as flawed a human as anybody else. But I've seen a lot of people just be like, I never need to talk to my parents ever again. Yeah, don't do that. My dad had cancer and told no one until he had it removed. That reminds me of a friend's dad. He was one of those dads where, like, his arm could be, like, dangling. He'd be like, no, just give me a Band-Aid, I'll be fine. Why? Because he ain't no bitch. Okay. Boom, boom. Can I make this? Yes, I can. There we go. Wow, I'm doing this flawlessly compared to when I started up the stream. That's usually how it goes, right? Now I'm a little bit more practiced. Oh! I just barely noticed that arrow. Alright. Let's go up here. Would this get me here closer? Or just in a different route? There we go. He's still that way. My mom was kind of that way. She was stubborn as a mule. Which is where I got it from. And now my wife gives me crap about it. It's like, you were so stubborn about certain aspects. Yes, because I learned probably from the worst person. Although I have learned more humility in my life. Than I think my mom ever would have. Yay! Not a flawless run, but close. Just to try it out. Does Gebel do more damage? I don't think he does. Yeah! Alright. Reason none of these new age kids can tell me shit about male chauvinist. Damn right. And it's not necessarily a bad thing either. I've met a lot of college students that need to, well, A, grow a spine, or B, have one grown for them. I had to grow one because life doesn't care. And I'm happy that I did, too. Because as mean as it sounds, life doesn't care about, you know, whether or not your parents did this or that or whatever. That's what you got? Well, that sucks, but you still have to adhere to it. No getting away from it. Screw you. I might as well just do this fast. Cool. That's the one I want. Ow. I'll take that. Boom! Alright. There we go. Try and kill as many of these things with Zangetsu as I can. Because I want to save Miriam for final battle. And I'm not going to be able to. Unless I do this and just pass over this guy. There we go. Oh, that was helpful. Okay. I probably should have gone that way. Just to do that. Your male life is not about being pussy. Yeah. Well, the problem is that at some point you have to grow the F up. That's just the bottom line of it. Like, life does not care if you think of yourself as a child. If you are an adult, then it sucks to be you kind of thing. Like, the world does not care that you feel this way. You know, to quote Ben Shapiro, because it is actually true, facts do not care about your feelings. Ah, damn it. And I just wrecked it, didn't I? Ah, son of a... Oh, wait, no, I didn't. So I can do this. No! Well, now I have screwed things up. I have proverbially screwed the pooch. Well, let's sacrifice Zangetsu. See if that saves me. Okay. I do not want to sacrifice Miriam, but I don't see how I can do this any other way. Oh, I should have started using it. And, of course, I can't do that. Bye, Alfred. Alright, you know what? Let's just do this. Yeah, that's right. With Miriam, you can get a shortcut. Buys you a little bit of extra time. Ah, screw you. I don't know why I'm caring, but I am. And now Gebble's dead. Oh, do I have to do that again? Thank goodness, no. Well, let's do this. Screw you. Long and short, but it's all good. Yep. Yes, I want to keep this one. Okay, just go through here. And I'm already here. So what say we do this? And just get everybody back. Alright, we have Zangetsu. Don't really care about anybody other than Miriam, but that's just because I'm kind of pretentious that way. Alright. I just like me Belmonts. Right now. I'll play the alley cards later. Oh! Yep. I love the reach that Miriam has. Yeah, there you go. Are you kidding me? No, I'm still charging. Way. And the big titties. That's definitely a plus. Gotta say, that is a plus. Alright, so... Don't even care, because I can still do this. Oh, crap. I don't have the lightning spell anymore, do I? There we go. Okay. Miriam! Can you finish this? Can you be a dear and finish this for me? Sorry, guys. I'm just concentrating. I just want to do this in one shot, if I can. There we go. There we go. Swap over. Dang it, I got rid of my other one. Screw you. Okay. I think I was right. No, I was right last time. Do. There we go. Yay! Right again. Except I'm not gonna break the... Dang it! I did it again! It's just not avoidable, is it? Ow. Slam the moon into me! Come on. There we are. Okay, well, at least this one I can get the claws back. Or the kunai back. Yes! Did it! So we have 3 of the 4 endings. Except... Oh no, what is this? Zangetsu! No! No! Zangetsu was astonished by his own actions. For what reason did he do this? He existed to slay demons and take revenge, but long-lost emotions had been rekindled. However, the time for that had passed, and his consciousness drowned. Oh, and I can't read the rest. Sorry. Taking mooning to a whole new level. Damn right. And so, in order to stop the new Dark Emperor, Zangetsu's allies plunged into battle again. They may have to end their ally's life, but can they still save his soul? Yeah, so this kind of sets up the nightmare mode, which is you running as these 3, and then you go and take on the Dark Emperor Zangetsu, which actually has kind of a cool last bit ending for Zangetsu, but we'll get to that in a bit. We're gonna have to go through the credits again, and then we have a little bit of time so we can nuke through maybe 1 or 2 levels. I think. It's been a while since I played Nightmare. I may be overestimating my ability. But yay, more credit sequences. But thankfully that's the last one, and then it's Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, guys. Promise. We might even be able to transition. Well, it depends. It depends. I might be able to transition into Ritual of the Night after we beat that, like, next. Because I'm not sure if we're going to beat it tonight, but we might beat it next Thursday. And it just depends on how much time it takes. If we get really close to the end of a stream, then I'll probably just wait till the next stream to do Bloodstained Ritual of the Night and start that up, and I'm excited. And you guys have been intrigued by a lot of the family conversations that me and RPX are having, and that's awesome. Ton of replay value. Yes, absolutely. If you guys have not picked up this game, it is amazing. PC, Xbox One, PS4, Switch. I think Curse of the Moon is also on Vita, so you guys can check that out there. I think the 3DS got it, but I'm not 100% on that one. But yeah, if you guys haven't played this game, go and play this game. Like, it is a good spiritual successor to Castlevania, as far as I am concerned. Iga already made Curse of the Moon. Yes, he did. I haven't played it, and that's partially because I want to go through Ritual of the Night and then do Curse of the Moon too. Thank you for playing. Alright, so now that we're saving, okay, let's do it again. One more time, everybody. One more time. And this one, we'll go ahead and do Nightmare. So in order to save Zangetsu, who has fallen into darkness, his allies set out once more. So I think... yeah, we can still set it up as casual, so that's awesome for infinite lives. Because, again, I'm not trying to prove my hardcore awesomeness. At Journey's End, Zangetsu protected his allies at the cost of succumbing to the darkness. In order to stop him, his allies venture forth once more. They may have to take their allies' life, but can they still save his soul? Yes. Hopefully. We'll find out, I suppose. Yeah, I couldn't remember if Nightmare if I could actually do the casual difficulty again, because then I could get infinite lives. But that's why I like this game. This game has lots of replay value. If you want to challenge yourself, you can. And I've done it. Moonlight Temptation. So we're going to play as Miriam. Although I do think that I've got a little bit less life, so... let me compare it. No, they seem about right. Just because I want to see what's up here. I don't remember. Aha! Come on, drop it. There we go. Oh, noes! We're seeing demons from later stages? Yes. There we go. Oh, yeah. There's the downside of Gebel. He can't really hit the ground, can he? I'm gonna do that. I want to up her life. And was it Iga that did it, or was it Inti Creates that took the initiative and did Curse of the Moon 2? Because I've never been clear on that. Somebody was telling me, like, oh no, Iga wasn't part of it. Which would disappoint me to an extent. I love me some Iga, but if you didn't want to do it, then I understand. Or maybe he just gave it to Inti Creates because, you know, they did Curse of the Moon, and so he said, you know what, I'll let you guys do that, and I'll go work on Ritual of the Night 2, or whatever I'm going to go work on. I don't even know if he's confirmed that Ritual of the Night 2 is going to be a thing. I don't know. Whatever Iga creates, I'll try it out. So it doesn't really matter to me. Okay, I think I have the one I want. Stupid wolf. There we go. Can I go through here? Yeah, baby! Screw you. If we just found like a bunch of shortcuts, that's gonna be awesome! Stupid rat. Oh, screw you. That was luck. Right there. Yes, I have a heart. Or I have health again. Can I... Oh. Yeah, the clone one's kind of lame. Oh. Oh, noes. Do I have to fight the bosses that even Zangetsu had to fight? Yes. Ow. Uh-oh. I forgot that they stay there. Ow! Woohoo! Bye-bye! Yep, you guys the man on part 2 as well? Cool. I hope Bloodstained's just kind of his, if that's the case. Let him do what he wants with it. Boom, that's 1 of 8. Frigid hell. I will gladly take that instead. Because I do not like the clone spell. There we go. What I'm hoping with these is that I can find a lot of really quick ways to cruise through the levels. Because I intend on taking new paths. If I have the option, anyway. There we go. Take that. Yes, Bloodstained is his to do as he likes with. Yes, and hopefully Bloodstained is secure. Because I think every game has made profit for Iga. Which I love, by the way. Like, as cool as it is to have like a bunch of IPs within a company, I like the fact that, you know, an indie creator can be known for just making this, like this one thing. Do I have to go this way? I can't remember. Yes. Okay. I don't know why you're flipping out, iPad. There we go. There we go. Yep, they've all been successful. Good. I wasn't aware of Curse of the Moon too, but I would guess that because of the success of Curse of the Moon, it was successful. I mean, for crying out loud, Curse of the Moon was a Kickstarter goal, and it earned a lot of money. Yeah, he did kickstart Ritual of the Night. He also put he put Curse of the Moon as a Kickstarter goal, and then I believe was surprised when Curse of the Moon did better than he anticipated. Which makes me laugh. After the backer, it's all profit, yep. Which couldn't make me happier. He's been able to find success outside of Konami, and I'm pretty sure, like, one of the things they probably taunted him with is, like, nobody knew you before then, and nobody will know you after. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, bullcrap. I'm pretty sure Konami said that to Kojima, too. Just like, yeah, nobody'll know. Nobody'll care what you do. No, bullcrap, they did. You know, like Death Stranding or not, at least you know you're going to get an interesting cinematic experience out of his games. Which a lot of people love. I would even say that that cinematic experience extends to Iga. Iga, I would not be surprised if Iga, like, sat in on a couple of production sessions with Kojima. Just to learn that stuff, because a lot of the lore and backstory that he's been able to provide to the Castlevania overall lore is amazing. All right, let's try this. I'm just curious to see if maybe he's better because, you know, this is the monster you would get Iga from, or you would get Alfred from. Ow! Ah! Let's, like, Gebel take two. It's the reason Suikoden is currently doing the same thing. Yeah, exactly. And actually, I'm really happy about that, too. Is he actually started doing that. Konami was already VP of Konami. He could... That's not necessarily... I wasn't talking about Kojima. I was talking about Iga. I would not be surprised if Iga sat in on, like, a production session for Kojima and learned from him. Which I'm okay with. I think there is something to learn there. The Brilliant Void. Alright. Holy crap, really? Man, if I had the extra time tonight, I'd totally beat this just tonight. Considering how fast we're cruising through it. But sadly, I gotta take kids to school the next day. So yeah, I like that concept too, is like, you know, as much as I've knocked Nomura for FF7 Remake and things like that, and look, deservedly so. I think that there were some things that they could have done better. But I also know that, like, Nomura wouldn't be where he was if he hadn't been, like, the understudy of Kojima, or not Kojima, Sakaguchi, because I believe he started out as a monster designer for... Yeah, he started out as a monster designer for Square. Damn it! I lost Miriam! God damn it. Well, I gotta use Gebel now. I got cocky. I should have just flame wheeled. Another example I will give is Eiji Onuma with Shigeru Miyamoto. I think he's learned a lot from Miyamoto and has been able to add that into his own style of making Zelda games. So it makes me very excited for what he can come up with for Zelda in the future. I'm not even keeping... I do know Iga is not a fan of Mega Man Creed. Yes, crap, what is his name? I know who you're talking about. Oh, because he also made Onimusha. Crap. Let's put it this way. That guy has lost a lot of credibility, not because of Mighty Number 9, but because the way that it's been told to me is he's burned a lot of bridges. And some might actually say, like, you know, maybe he shouldn't have done that considering all of the blunders that have happened with Mighty Number 9 and the Mega Man Legends successor. I can't remember that one's name, but... Which is really sad, because, like, I love Mega Man games. I love them dearly. And you never want to hear that somebody was being an a-hole to other game creators and therefore lose opportunities to work with people. You just never want to hear that. At least not from my perspective. From a creative standpoint, it just sounds cooler when you can put things like Kojima and Guillermo del Toro together. Or in the case of Chrono Trigger, where you had Sakaguchi, Nomura, Uematsu, and Toriyama working together. I'm curious about this one. What were your thoughts on Mighty Number 9? RPX? No judging or anything like that. Just, like, what were your thoughts on it? Did you think it was a massive blunder, or did you actually get some kind of enjoyment out of it? Yeah, this is going to be complicated. Probably make it work, but... Jeez. Can you tell I'm getting tired? I'm old. I don't have the energy that I used to as a youngin'. Ow. There we go. You never played it. Okay. See, I did. And I had the unpopular opinion on YouTube that if you took all the blunder out of it, like if you took all of the... I had the audacity to review Mighty Number 9 and consider it based on its own merits, not because of, insert controversy here. I actually, I'm like, okay, well, the game didn't expect that to happen, and I don't think the devs expected a lot of that to happen. And so I had the audacity to review it on its own merits. And I actually ended up liking it. It's a great, I'm not just going to spend $60 on a Mega Man 2 clone. And, dude, I understand that, too. I did. I didn't spend 60. I was able to get discounts and stuff like that. But, I played it. It turned out I liked it. I liked it a lot more than I thought I was going to, especially when a lot of the controversies started happening. You know what? This isn't working. That's not working either. Even less so when there are a ton of regular Mega Man games. Exactly. I could get that. Well, that didn't work out very well. Dang it! Jeez. Okay. This is really hard without Miriam. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. Because I can tell you with Mighty Number 9, I didn't contribute to the Kickstarter. Because by the time I actually got there, the Kickstarter was paid for. So I was like, okay, well, you know, you already earned that. So why participate when there's really no need to? Aha! Oh, I forgot that aspect. If you hit the gold, you're hitting him, technically. Whee! There you go. We're at level 4. If I've got this right, I might be able to do level 4, and that'll probably have to call it after that. It's because I gotta get to bed. Blasphemy unto heaven! How dare you be a blasphemy unto heaven? This is kind of why I want to do things like the retro reviews is. I'm not saying I'm like the foremost expert on video games, but the bottom line is I have opinions that are not shared by a lot of mainstream gaming journalists. And so at that point, I think those have a right to be heard too. I'm still more of a Metroid fan, more over Mega Man. Oh, well, that's fine. So basically what you're saying, RPX, is never bring up Other M. Because I'm a dirty, dirty boy. I like Other M. As a Metroid game. As a story, it has issues. As a Metroid game, it is fun. Oh, are we of the same opinion? Okay. I'll take that. You'd be the first one I've ever met. Look, I get there were problems with the story mode of Other M. You don't have to explain that to me. But the gameplay was not as bad as people made it out to be. It was actually really fun, considering. Most mainstream games journalists don't even play or like the media they're in. No. That's actually really true. It actually does happen. Like, they instead of reviewing games, they want to review films. Because they like that one European film that nobody liked, and therefore... But games? No, they know what they're talking about. After all, they've had a conversation or two with a dev. So have I. I had nothing against Other M. Very cool. Yeah, I liked it. I can understand the story problems. I still liked it. And I brought it up a couple of times on streams and stuff like that. It was like, sacrilege! How dare you! How dare you besmirch the Church of Metroid? Bullshit. Almost every game franchise that's been around for 10, 20, or even 30 years has a bad apple in there. One or two. Alright? I also would not have a problem with giving Team Ninja another chance. I really wouldn't. Considering what they did with Samus and what they were into at that given time, that was actually really tasteful. Considering. The Zero suit could have been a bikini. I'm just saying. Or like really sexy lingerie. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. And the other unpopular opinion is, I do not have the problem with Ridley that a lot of people did in that game. Like, when Ridley shows up, and even though they were trying to base it off of, the, I think it was the manga that they did for Metroid. Which is fine, but at the same time, like, it does actually logically make sense that they would respond that way. Uh-oh. I think I wrecked my tablet. The tablet just died. Whoa! That's a lot of damage. And yet I'm taking it like a bitch. Whoa! Okay, well, you're dead. Screw you! I'll answer chat in a second, because unfortunately my tablet died, so I don't know what you guys are asking or talking about. I just realized, Miriam, you are a Tarl girl. That'll work. No! Frickin' lost Miriam. You know what? I'm getting Miriam back. I don't even care. I think that's Jiro I can see. Welcome. Unfortunately, I have to rely on XSplit now to read the chat. There we go. That'll work. Okay. I'll take that, too. I'll read this in a second, guys. I'm just gonna kill this boss and be done. I promise, I'm paying attention to you. I just... There we go. Blow up. Yay! I did it! You can try this. There we go. Just count it out. We'll give Gebel a kill. Why not? Oh, you suck. Gebel! Yay! Gebel wins! Boom. Betty happy. Betty happy. Alright. So we're halfway through the last run of this game. That's better than I thought it was going to be. So I'm happy about that. Maybe we will prep up Ritual of the Night next week. And we'll cruise through this. And then we'll start up Ritual of the Night. All right. Well. Whoa. I do not want to do that. Okay, my bad. Let's exit the game. Yes. All right. Let me read these really quick, and then we'll probably have to call it a night. Holy crap. I can't even... Jeez. I'm gonna have to bring this up on mine, just so I can read it on my phone. Unfortunately, my eyes are just that bad, I guess. Let me turn down the volume and see if I can read them, finally. Okay. They could have put okay, so Team Ninja no longer exists. Oh, really? Oh, that kind of sucks. They could have put Samus in her Super Metroid outfit or her Return of Samus Mighty from the Black and White Game Boy game. Oh, that's cool. But I'm waiting on SNK to try their hand at Metroid. Oh, actually, you know what? I'd be interested at that if they wanted to take a smack at it. I see you like Metroidvanias. So, got to the last boss in Dark Souls, but I suck at parrying. Yeah, I sucked at parrying for a long time too, dude. I understand your pain. Alright, well, unfortunately, I gotta call it there. Because I got kids to take to school the next day. So thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. It has been amazing to have you guys. When we come back on Thursday, or next Thursday, we will finish up Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, and we will start up Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Thankfully, I have both of them, so that'll be good to go. Yes, I know I'm slumping just because I'm tired. But you can join us tomorrow night, because we will be doing the podcast. At least to my knowledge, we're doing the podcast. I need to double check, but I believe we are doing it tomorrow night, because I don't think any other days would work, like, for us to be able to record on our own. So you could join us tomorrow for that, and then on Saturday, I'm still not telling you what the new game is, but rest assured, it is a horror game, so you guys will enjoy it. Until then, though, I am tired, so I'm going to go ahead and wish you guys a good night, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Take care. Oh.